All right, so we are live, and let me check if we are live on Graphy as well. Cool. Start session. Superb, superb. We are live on both Graphy and on YouTube. What's up, you guys? How are you doing? It's been a very long time. I have spoken to each and every one of you. It's also been a long time I've uploaded a video on YouTube. So I thought, you know what? Let's go live today, right? And then after we go live, after I talk to each and every one of you, we're gonna go very, very, very consistent with our YouTube uploads, and each and every one of you, are gonna see amazing content, amazing videos, and I'm so excited for that. And we'll also be launching a course that's already been happening, all about communication 1.0, and I've been working on that as well. For those of you who already purchased, the next 3 episodes will be out before 9th of October, and yeah, you're in for a treat. And the next version, the next set of openings for the particular course will be starting off from the last week of November or the first week of December. So what's up, you guys? So cool, so cool. 16 of you guys are already in the session. Let's talk. You can ask me anything, and I'm gonna answer each and every question of yours. First, tell me if I'm audible. Am I audible? Everything's perfect. Am I visible? Is this handsome dude visible? Is this handsome dude audible? How to complete? So Udit Narayan asks how to complete syllabus fast. Udit, which standard are you in? Based off that, I can give you like a good idea on how you can complete your syllabus fast. I understand you've got 7 days left. Tell me uh, which standard are you in, and how much syllabus are you prepared with? Glam girl Ankita, sorry, Glam girl Ankita. Hi, what's up, Ankita? Rashmi Rajesh. Hi, Rashmi. What's up? Varunika. Hi, Varunika. How are you doing? Rajesh, hi bro, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Rajesh. What's up? What's going on? Ashmeet Singh, how I prepare for Olympiad Class 9 Science. So Ashmeet, unfortunately, I haven't attempted any Olympiad for that matter. Which if I did attempt any Olympiad or MCQ or any sort of competitive, kind of exams, that was for computer science, but not for science specifically. From what I know, I suggest you to explore the entire scene of science, right? Watch Veritasium, watch Mark Rober, so you'll know so many things about science. And of course, your NCRT textbooks are obviously there, so you got to learn, you got to understand concepts from your NCRT book. I'm not the right person to answer how you could study for your Olympiad, but yeah, this is what I think would help you. uh, Udit, how to complete syllabus fast with concentration? Udit, you need to tell me which standard you are in. I will help you out. Purvanshu says hi. Hi, Purvanshu. What's up? What's going on? Uh, then there is Saurabh. Can you tell how to learn answers in once reading, please? It would be reliable for me, sir. Please, please, please. Cool. Saurabh, you got to understand one thing with your brain, right? First, ask yourself, what are you more comfortable learning from? For example, I am very much comfortable by watching videos. So if I watch one video, I'm going to learn so much. I'm going to learn very easily. For a few of my friends, it can be reading. Another friend, it can be just listening from the teacher or from another friend, right? So first figure out how you are comfortable in learning. So if you're someone who can learn very much, like if you can understand really good by watching videos, that's your route. You got to watch videos. You got to watch, say for example, one chapter, watch the entire 3 4 videos where the person's talking about that chapter one time. You already learned, say, 30% or 40 to 20 to 30% of the syllabus on a conservative note. And one more thing that you got to really remember is, each and every one of you, that you need to revise, guys. The thing is, right, understanding, you're going to understand the first time, cool, but for you to keep that in mind the entire time, right, for you to keep in mind what you've already learned, you got to revise at least once or twice so it sits in your head really, really well. That's why, if you've noticed, if you type something, you don't get to recall that very soon, but if you write something, you get to recall it very well, because you're investing more time into learning that thing, or into that particular thing. So if when you're revising, you're investing more time, you're putting in more time with that particular concept or the chapter, and you'll basically remember that very, very well. I remember, dude, while I was in my second PUC, there were a few programs, computer C++ programs, which I had practiced around 5 6 times, and I still kind of have an idea of those 5 6 programs, right? Sorry, of those 2 3 programs which I've practiced 5 6 times, because I did practice them, I did revise them 5 6 times. Even after like 5 years, I just kind of have an idea what that is. So revise, yeah. Understanding, first figure out if you understand better by watching videos or by reading or by listening. Once you figure out that, of course, learn the first time, buy that method, and then you got to revise at least once or twice. Uh, Hi Shreyas Garu. Hi Akshara. What's up? What's going on, Akshara? Hi Rashmi. What's up? Give me a second, guys. I'm reading all of the messages, so it's going to take a little bit of time to reply to each and every one of you. So Ashmeet says, tell me some study tips, class 9. Ashmeet, pretty simple. Follow alarm clock method by Shwetab Gangwar. That's one. And revise properly. Revise at least twice. Make proper notes. Make 3-page notes. Extremely important. And always believe in yourself, because if your classmates can score 99%, if your classmates can score, become the first, get the first rank, you can do it as well. The entire system, the entire exams are designed in a way for you to score 100% or 95% or 85%. The only difference between you and the rest is them putting time and efforts. So put your efforts, put in the time, and you will be scoring really good marks. So these are a few tips for your 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, all of you guys. Udit, 10th and nothing studied. Okay, cool. Udit, so yeah, man, there is Vedantu. So Udit's basically asking, how can you study, how can you complete the entire syllabus in 7 days? And he's studying in 10th standard. Uh, yeah, so Udit, what you can do is check out Vedantu. Vedantu's got something called the marathon, where they complete every lesson in less than an hour. So start watching all of those videos, start making good notes, talk to your friends. So you've got, say for example, 10 chapters. You learn 5 chapters, let your friend learn 5 chapters. You explain your friend the ones you've learned, and let your friend explain the ones he or she has learned. That way you will also revise. You are trying to explain the same things happening with him or her, and both of you are also being accountable, because both of you got to finish those 5 chapters, right? Each do that, and you'll be disciplined as well, and you'll be able to learn. And of course, I've told you Vedantu's, watch their marathon series. There's Amanda Tarwal as well, and you guys know, right? You just type CBSE class 10 chapter name, chapter name summary. You'll come across tons and tons of YouTube videos. You can select the best one you feel you're able to understand from, and just watch those videos. Make a proper timetable. Timetable is extremely important, and stick to the timetable. Karishma says, yes, this handsome dude is absolutely audible and visible. That's amazing. Superb. Thank you, Karishma. Uh, Ankita asks, how are you? I'm doing fantastic, Ankita. How are you? What are you up to? Sangam says, how to focus on study continuously for 5 hours. Sangam, so here's the thing. All of you, a lot of you have a problem with concentrating for 5 to 7 hours. So here's the thing. Before you sit and study for 7 hours, have a goal on what you want to do for the next 5 hours or 7 hours, and why do you want to do it, right? So for example, if I want to learn mathematics for the next 7 hours, my goal is pretty straightforward. In mathematics, I'm going to sit for the next 5 to 7 hours, complete 4 chapters, and I've got 2 friends on call. If I have any doubt, I can call them up. So I have to finish these 4 to 5 chapters no matter what. And the reason why I want to finish these 5 chapters is because in 1 month there is my board exams, and if I finish 5 chapters right now, I'll be able to finish the next 7 chapters some other day. And if I can learn properly, I'll be scoring really good marks in my board exams, which means I will be getting a PS5 from my parents. Now I want that PS5 no matter what, and the only thing that's stopping me from getting that PS5, or anything for that matter, is me scoring good marks in math. So that's my mindset, and that's when I sit for the next 5 to 7 hours. That's one thing. And second thing, how do you get rid of distractions in those 7 hours? Is one, you keep everything around you. I've got my water bottle right now, right? If I want to drink water, I don't need to go out. I remember last live session, I literally went out of the room to get and drink water, I guess. So yeah, I've got everything around me now. You got to do the same thing. Keep everything around you, and log out from Instagram, log out from YouTube, log out from all social media platforms, and log into a new account which is dedicated only for studies. For example, right now I'm into marketing, right? My profession is marketing. So I've got a separate Google account just to explore marketing. And when I'm in that account, I have no option but to learn marketing, and and apply things in the field of marketing. So you got to do the same thing, and you will be studying for 5 to 7 hours without any distractions for that matter. So keep a goal, and keep a goal on what you want to achieve the next 5 to 7 hours. Write down why you want to do that, and what are the perks of completing that. Keep everything around you, so you do not need to go around, look around, and waste time. And of course, stay away from distractions by logging out of all your social media platforms and logging into a different account altogether. That answers your question, Sangam. Rajesh, how to remember all the questions for an exam? Can you tell how to remember easily? Rajesh, the way you remember is, as I said again, it comes back to revision. 3-page notes will help you a lot. Revise twice. Talk to your friends and teach your friends what you've learned. A lot of people do not realize, a lot of you do not realize. In fact, I did not realize that I happen to remember something even better when I explained it to my friend. What happens is when you try to explain any concept or anything to your friend, you first got to understand it, right? And you got to try explaining him. You're putting in your set of efforts to make that person understand, and you're trying to simplify it as much as you can, which means you are thinking more about that particular concept and you are putting it out. And because you're putting it out and because your friend is also understanding, you're getting even more confident with that particular concept. So that way you will revise, obviously you'll understand it in a much better way. You've already understood it, but this time it gets more concrete, and you'll be confident as well, because you know what, you just talked about it, you just explained it to your friend, and now you won't forget it. So that's the way I usually um, 1 second. Yeah, that's usually the way how I remember. When it comes to theorems and formulas, ratta marna hai, और कोई option नहीं है. So I remember while I was also in this position where I had to remember formulas and all of it, I had no option but to, I mean, all of us have no option but to, what do you say, guys? Just by heart those things. We got no other option. You got to do that. And for that, again, write. You'll be able to revise. You'll be able to remember those formulas and everything else. But when it comes to things that is about concentrating about concepts, you're pretty sorted. Like, as I said, you can just do that and you will definitely remember all of the things that you learned. Yeah. Saurabh asks, can you tell how to learn answers fast in once reading by? I just answered the question, Saurabh, about reading and learning at one go. Now you know how to. Yes, Raj, I know how to switch on slow mode. Yes. Thankfully now it's gonna be a little more easier to like answer all of questions, and you guys are also gonna get good time to think of questions and drop it down. Superb. Money, I'm second year med student and your tips are really helpful. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Money. I am so glad that I'm able to help you guys out. And yeah, if it's helping you, if you're able to apply that and it's working out, that's superb. I'm so happy for that. Akshara, yeah, perfect. What's perfect, Akshara? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Got that. 10th class, 7 days left, nothing studied. Padne ka man nahi karta. Math is weak. So if you don't feel like studying, again, you need to have a purpose on why do you want to study. Now, again, right? If someone just asks me to go and do 10 different things, why would I do it? I don't want to do it. I'm not in a mood to do it. But if the same person asks me, tells me, "Ki, dude, do these 10 things and I'm going to give you so many things and this is what's going to happen to your life," then I'd be interested, right? I'll give you an example. For YouTube, if I'm making YouTube videos and I'm not getting anything off it, sorry guys, give me a second. Hello. Sorry for that, guys. Just give me 1 second. I'll put my phone on DND so we do not face this issue again. Superb. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you do not feel like studying, right, you gotta keep a goal in mind. You gotta have a purpose on studying. It's not just about studies, guys. Even if you're gonna work in any place, like if you're getting a job, or even if your parents are telling you to do something, if the reason why you don't feel like doing is because you do not have an end goal to it. You're not thinking about how it is gonna benefit you or how it is going to help you out. So always keep a goal in mind and always have an outcome in your mind, right? It comes back to the same concept that I previously said. Now, the reason why I want to score really good marks in 10th is because I want a PS5. Now, if I won't get a PS5, what's the point of me to score really good marks? I don't think there's a good reason, right? So you also figure out one reason. You want to get a good job, you want to have an amazing life, you want to prove your parents and prove yourself that you can really score that amazing marks, right? Keep those things. You got this in your mind. Prove it to yourself, dude, and you'll definitely get back into the feeling like you want to study and you will study. It applies to anything for that matter. You always need to have an end purpose and a goal, and that's when you'll be able to, that's when you'll have the mood and you will have the urge to sit and study or do work. Cool, cool. Rashmi, can you tell me how to ace any exam or understand the subject very well? 10th grade, by the way. Rashmi, the best way for you to understand any subject really well is to learn from someone whom you are very comfortable with, right? So, a lot of them, at least for me, what I used to think is I hated math because I just couldn't understand math. But the reality is, the teacher from whom I was learning wasn't teaching the way I wanted to be taught. That's when YouTube came again, right? So I started watching YouTube videos, and that's when I found a YouTube channel where I was able to understand math the best way. You got to do the same thing. It comes back to the three things: are you best comfortable with learn with watching videos, listening from someone, or watching YouTube videos? Figure that out and concentrate and be very curious. Be curious. The once you start questioning things, right? Once you start being curious, is when you'll have more, you'll have a little bit more urge of actually learning and actually understanding. And always try to learn from the best of the best, and the best of the best is available on YouTube. So if you are in this position, right, where you aren't able to understand any subject really well, it's either one of these two things. Either the one you're learning from doesn't, either the one you're learning from, right, isn't the best means for you to learn from. Okay, let me rephrase this. uh, Basically, the teacher where you're learning from, maybe you are not able to understand his or her way of teaching, so switch the teacher. And through YouTube, it's very simple. Now, you don't go like, I'm going to switch the tuition, I'm going to switch my school. No, no, not that. You go watch other YouTube videos, other YouTubers, and I'm very sure you'll come across this one YouTube channel where you'll be able to understand best. You switch and you figure out where you understand the best from. Second thing, figure out if you learn, how do you learn best. Do you learn best by reading? Do you learn best by listening? Or do you learn best by watching YouTube videos? Once you figure out where you learn best from, then understanding is very easy. The only crux is you got to be, of course, you got to be very curious, start questioning things. And yeah, you just, you figure out the best teacher for you, or the best channel, YouTube channel, and you figure out the best means of communication for you to understand. That's text, or I mean books, or audio, that's 101, or 101, or even listening, talking to your friends and teaching each other, or YouTube videos. Once you sort out these two things, you'll definitely be able to understand anything and everything. That's what happened to me in math. In my ninth and 10th, in my ninth, I was very, very bad at math. I thought I cannot understand math. But when I went to 10th, my teacher was so good. The teacher was teaching me so good that, and I was so compatible with the teacher that I just started enjoying math. Same thing happened to me in 11th standard. When I was in first PUC 11th standard, I hated math again because the teacher doesn't know how to teach, in the sense that, like, I don't understand that teacher's method of teaching. So it didn't go great. I hated the subject math. But then in second PUC, my 12th standard, the teacher was amazing and he knew how to teach me, and I was most compatible with the way he was teaching, and I enjoyed mathematics. So yeah, I guess I hope this helps you out. All teachers want to get answers in textbook. So yeah, Saurabh, I understand when it comes to your college or with your school, teachers may not be of the best with respect to helping you out. That's the reason why we've got YouTube, we've got Vedantu, guys. Vedantu's giving so many things for free. There's this new startup which is superb, called MentorMatch. Check out MentorMatch. So basically, they group you with a student who is like you, who enjoys your company, and that student is going to basically be your mentor and teach you not just subjects but everything. So check out mentor match if you are just not if you're just not happy with YouTube videos, which is a very rare case. You will definitely find that YouTuber channel where you'll be able to learn best from. But with school, of course, even I hated, I not hate, I wasn't very well reciprocating with my college or with the way my school was teaching me. So yeah, yeah, dude, that's the thing, right? You cannot, that cannot be changed. But what can be changed is you switching YouTube videos, YouTube channels, switching through different websites. I remember there was Merit Nation during my time. I'm not sure if meritnation.com is still there, and so on. Going party to get jams. Okay, I have written my exam, but I'm not satisfied with my answers. That's okay. That's completely fine. Now, what you got to do now is, now that you know that you're not happy and not satisfied with the way you've written, figure out why that happened and ensure that you do not repeat the same mistake next time onwards. All right. Superb. Please see, I have also got seven. Cool, Rashmi. Now you tell me, are you in 10th standard itself, or which standard are you in? I can help you out. Jashwant, any time management tips? Jashwant, sure, man. So here's the thing: follow alarm clock method that will help you track your time, and use Google Calendar to schedule your day. And it is not necessary that you're supposed to follow exactly what you've written in your day, like how your day is supposed to go. But what needs to be happening is you got to revolve around what you've planned for yourself, and you got to complete all of those tasks. So do this thing. I do this almost all the time. One night, right before I go to sleep, 2 hours before I go to sleep, I write down the goals for the next day, like what and all needs to be completed. Once I write them down, I put it on Google Calendar. The next day, early morning, right when I wake up, I plan the day. Okay, these many things need to be completed. So let's plan it. 2 to 3, I'm going to do this. 3 to 4, I'm going to do this. 6 to 7, I'm going to do that. And once I plan, I'm going to take that. I'm going to start, utilizing alarm clock method. I start seeing what's happening hourly basis in my life, and I track if I'm actually doing all of the things that is assigned. And I follow based on what's mentioned in the in Google Calendar, like whatever I've mentioned. Say 5 to 6, I'm supposed to go for a walk because I've planned that in the morning. When it becomes 5 in the evening, I'm just gonna go for a walk. Once I come back, 1 hour is over. I went for a walk. I'll note that down in my alarm clock method strategy. Do the same thing, dude. Google Calendar, alarm clock method. You'll do amazing. That's how I manage my time, and I suggest you do the same thing because it's very effective. Raj Singh, 1 second, I just lost you. Give me a sec. Guys, I see so many questions, right? Just be a little more patient. I'll be answering each and every one of you. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more time, but like please just hold on. I'm gonna answer to each and every one of you, and you guys are gonna be happy. So yeah. Um did I just lose that? Where did that go? Give me a second. Mm. Oh my god, there's so many questions that I have. Oh my goodness, there are so many questions, guys. I'm gonna answer each and every one of you. Don't feel like I am like missing out your questions. No, I'm gonna read each and every one of you. I'm just taking it a little slow. Cool. Uh, Give me a second. Give me a second. I just lost that message. I'm just going back. Uh, Yeah, found it. What are you doing now currently? Raj, right now I am into marketing, I am into digital advertising, and I also run an e-commerce store. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. D2C marketing, direct to consumer marketing. Basically, if you've seen Sleepy Owl ads, if you've seen Rage Coffee ads, or any ads for that matter, I am the guy. Not for these companies, but I am usually the guy who tries to run those kind of ads for other companies or for myself as well. So Manasa Creations. Hi Manasa. How are you, brother? I'm doing fantastic, Manasa. Thank you for asking. Break the forgetting curve. What do you mean, Raj? Can you just reiterate that? Break the forgetting curve. EDU viewer, sir, I have 1 month to exam. Can I crack exam? It has vast syllabus. EDU viewers, give me more insights on what the exam is about. How much syllabus have you finished? I can help you with that. Sangam Singh, how to focus on studying continuously for 5 hours for contacting exams? What's a contacting exam? Sangam, as I said previously, you got to do what I just told you. Take multiple breaks as well. Every 45 minutes, you take a 15-minute break. Study for 45 minutes, take a 15-minute break. Study for 45 minutes, take a 15-minute break. Follow just look at the how I guess it's the 7 study with me for 5 hours. I made that live session. You can just go look at that. You'll have a good idea of what I did. And you can also watch that video, keep that aside, and study for 5 to 7 hours. uh, Going party to get jams, but I want to study well, but I can't. Give me. Are you asking me for some tips? Dude, just type this message again. I guess you made some mistake while typing this message. How you got? How much you got in 10th standard? Saurabh asked. Saurabh, I got, I guess, 65%. I don't remember. In 10th. I'm in class 9 and I have huge interest in science, and I am also a topper of science, and I don't want to do other subjects. I am too much weak in math. Ashmeet, cool. Right now you're in 9th standard, right? And I guess you get the option to choose between science, commerce, and arts for your 11th and 12th. So just to take science, and I understand that you are kind of weak in math. So here's the thing: you hate it or you love it. In any course you take, you will come across that one subject you're gonna hate. So you have no option but to go through that subject, and you have to do that. And you're not weak in math. You're just not. Basically, you aren't weak. You aren't weak in math, dude. The thing is, you aren't exposed, or you did not come across the teacher who taught you the right way. It's either that or you did not put efforts to learn the subject right. So it's either going to be one of these two things. Because listen, here's the thing: for each and every one of you who's doing 9, 10, 11, 12, the syllabus is designed keeping you in mind itself. They know, like, the syllabus, the CBSE board or the state board knows that, they're going to be people who hate math. They're also going to be people who love math. They got to design the syllabus so everyone can understand. So just figure out with that, right? Just see that you learn from the right person, from the right YouTube channel, and uh, keep yourself out of this mindset of I am weak in math, I am weak in Hindi, I am weak in science. Rather, rephrase that to, dude, I got to learn more math. I got to understand the subject better. I'm missing out something in math, or I'm missing out something in science. I got to understand that better. What is that something? Like, how am I not able to learn, or how am I not able to solve this particular thing in math? Right? I mean, you're a science topper, dude. You have huge interest in science. If you can be a topper in science, you can be a topper in other subjects as well. And if you're really good in sports, you're definitely going to be good in studying as well, right? If you're really good in helping your parents do their work, you're definitely going to be good in learning the subjects as well. So yeah, change your mindset, and you'll be, and of course, as I said previously, figure out from where you're learning and how you're learning, and you'll be good to go. uh Purvanshu, how should I increase my study sitting time, class 12? So, Purvanshu, again, as I said, you can plan on a weekly basis through Google Calendar. Study for 8 hours. Plan every day what you're going to do for 8 hours, one day before. So, tomorrow, sit tonight and plan for tomorrow. Do the same thing every day. And also on a Sunday, sit for 2 hours and plan what you're going to finish the entire week. And what I personally feel is you should be easily able to make out 5 hours in a day to study. 5 to 8 hours should be possible. Just see where you're spending your time, where your time is actually going. And to figure out where you've been spending your time, you got to follow alarm clock method. Follow it for 3 days. You'll know where your time is really going. Demon says, yo, bro, I'm Demon here. What's up, Demon? How are you doing? It's been a long time, man. Let's jump on a call whenever you're free. Demant is actually a really good guy, dude. Guys, if you're watching right now, go check out Demant on Instagram. I guess it's demant.narsimha at Instagram. So he's crazy. You guys should, like, check him out. You're from which state? Creative Study King. I am from Karnataka. How to study hard and well, but I can't. How to study hard and well, but I can't study well, but I want to study and score good marks. The way you study well and hard is by putting efforts, planning properly, and believing in yourself that you can actually score really good marks, and putting in that much of energy and efforts. Yo, bro, big fan here, says Manjima Kar. Thanks a lot, dude. I'm your big fan too. uh, Ankita, hi, I'm BC Math student. Can I go for MCA? Please tell me what can I do. If you're interested in computer science, if you want to pursue a career in computer science, of course, you can go for MCA. But if you do not know what you want to do in your life and you're choosing MCA, no, don't do that. Figure out what you want to do. Are you interested in computer science? Do you see yourself pursuing computer science as a profession, as a career, and then take the decision? Go for MSc, then you can do MTech much better. Raj, cool, dude. I mean, again, like, you need to, yeah, if you are very certain of pursuing a career in computer science, then yeah, or else reintrospect. I'm not good in at math. How do what and how do I? Okay. As I previously said, how do you get good marks in mathematics? When it comes to actual technicalities, follow or keep a separate book. Keep two books. One book you're gonna practice the exemplar, one question from the question paper, previous year question paper, and one exercise-based question. In the other book, you're gonna write a tutorial on how do you solve that particular question of that particular concept. Do it for all the chapters, all the questions in this book. Practice in this book. Have a separate page of all the formulas, right? So you'll be able to easily check out the formulas whenever you need. It'll be very handy to you. And watch the right YouTube videos from the channel where you feel you're able to understand best from. Talk to your friends, teach each other, and you'd be great. You'd be good to go. Raj Singh asks, you live on Graphy also? Yes, Raj, I'm live on Graphy. Thank you for reminding. I'm just checking out Graphy right now. I'm just checking a few questions from Graphy. Dhanashekara says, hi Dhanashekara, what's up? Money, how to remember what we read at fast? I've already answered that, Money. Just spoke about it. When you upload next video in communication course, Devendra, the next module is coming out tomorrow for sure. Yeah, the confidence module is going to come tomorrow for sure. Sorry for the delay, Devendra, and everyone who's purchased the course. Yeah, next communication 2.0, it's going to be pretty planned. It's going to be so so planned and so scheduled. The sessions are also gonna be scheduled, and it's going to be crazy. I'll also have like a members only Zoom session for those who've taken part in all about communication 1.0. So yeah, that will also be updated. So but yeah, the conference module will be out tomorrow. If you guys want to jump on a video call, you can uh, request for the same on Graphy, and let's chat. Let's jump on a call and let's chat. Cool. Now back to YouTube chat. I'm not confident. Before that I have tried to score but I failed. I'm not confident this time, but my friends do. Udit asks this. Udit, here's the thing, right? You got to believe in yourself, you got to be confident, and the failing is part of the game, right? Now, for example, with what I do in marketing also, I'm not the best, and I face a lot of challenges, and I fail a lot of times in marketing as well, right, with doing a lot of things, but that doesn't stop me from trying to become the best marketer. With your context, even though you're failing right now, what you need to realize is you are putting in the efforts, right? So keep putting in the efforts. Just trust the process of studying, of revising, of practicing previous year question papers, of the videos you're watching from other YouTubers, and just apply that. And dude, the mere fact that you're putting in so much of efforts, the mere fact that you're putting in time, and the mere fact that you actually want to score good marks is is what do you say, is a proof in itself that you are close to getting good marks. So just do that, dude. Just think about the kind of effort you already put, and yeah, start studying, dude. You will definitely score good marks. Failure is part of the game. I already answered how much I've got in 10th. How to speak English very well and fluently. I've got communication 2.0 for that, dude. You could sign up for that, and of course, you're gonna speak really, really good and really fluent. How to stay up late at night and study? Rather than staying up late night and studying, I suggest you sleep early, you wake up early, and you plan your day properly and study. Shivani says, hello, Shreya. What's up, Shivani? What's going on? Shreya Tiwari. Hi, Shreyas. I'm Shreya. Please say hi. Hi, Shreya. Hi, Shreya Tiwari. What's up? What's going on? Saurabh, why am I not able to learn answers same to same from textbook? If you're not able to learn anything from textbook, dude, switch. Switch to YouTube videos, or switch to, talking to your friends and learning, dude. And the reason why you're not able to learn answers from the textbook is because you think you're not able to learn answers from the textbooks. That's not true. You can learn from the textbook. If you're not comfortable with the textbooks, switch to articles. Start reading from articles from websites on the internet. Ashmeet Singh Sandhu, as you say, two friends discuss with each other for chapter, but I don't have any kind of friends who teach me. If they learn anything, they don't tell me about it, what they study. Cool. Ashmeet, I'm sure you've got a best friend, right? Someone you talk to every day on a daily basis. Motivate him or her to also study with you and pull them on track and start learning each other. And uh, for those who say they don't study and actually study, dude, so this is kind of dicey, man, because like I haven't personally faced this kind of an issue where I've got friends who study. So basically, if I've got any friend who studies and I tell, dude, let's group study, they just jump in for that scene, right? So, and you, dude, then I'm sure in your class there are 50 friends, right? 50 people, right? Talk to a few of them, talk to all of them. You'll definitely, of the 50, you'll come across someone who would be really helpful, who'd want to talk to you and study with you. Cool. I will go right down to the comment section right now. I'm going to go completely down. I'm going to take answers from down. Cool. All right. I'm a class QT 2010 says, I'm a topper in class. I only study in deadline and become a topper, but it is so hard. Plan tomorrow what to study, how many hours, but when I wake up, oh no, I can't study. Help me. Uh, Dude, so again, the thing is, right, it's part of the game. Like you feel like not you feel like you cannot study, but you got to put in that extra 5 minutes of studying. So if you feel like you cannot study, just tell yourself that you're going to study for the next 5 minutes, and you'll be in the situation where you're just studying and studying and studying, right? You've planned. You already been a topper, right? You already been a topper. That's already the proof that you can actually top again. Once you already got the proof, what's stopping you? So just put that extra 5 minutes and study, push yourself, and you'd be doing great. Saksham, what's your question, brother? Just put the question again. Cool. Shrish, right? Shrish, could you tell me how I could start getting marks in my exam? I study for IGSE Science 10th. I have 4 textbooks to complete and 2 months more to finish it. Shrish, how much of the syllabus have you finished right now? How much have you completed? Uh, you got 2 months, right? 2 months is a lot of time, especially for 10th. So you don't need to worry. Make a proper timetable. stick to the timetable, right? And study the way you planned in your timetable and watch YouTube videos. I'd suggest I feel that's the best method to learn anything. Watch YouTube videos. Again, it's more or less the same thing. Talk to your friends and you know help each other solve previous year question papers. Talk to your teachers, ask your teachers, tell them that you want to score really good marks and tell them that you need their help and they're going to help you out. Hello, bro. I'm motivated from your. That's superb. Thanks a lot, Proxy Paths. I'm glad I could help you get motivated. Now, Navodia, why didn't you read our questions, bro? Navodia, shoot your questions again, dude. I'm gonna read it. KK Ajbaya, no replying. Why for my question? I'm gonna reply to each and every one of you. I'm so sorry. I'm taking some time to reply to each and every one of you, but I will 100% reply. Just give me like a time because I'm answering each and every one of your questions, right? Tanmay, hey, can you tell me how do I complete my class 11th PCMC term 1 syllabus and score good marks in 10 days? Tanmay, it's pretty much the same thing as I said. Plan properly, use your handbook. If you're in the PUC, if you've taken PUC, check out the handbook that's there for all the subjects and start solving the handbook, solve previous year question papers, watch YouTube videos. Pretty much the same thing, man. You'd be great to go. Hapsiba, I was so scared think about my exams, but I was confident to see that you learned your full portions in 2 days. So I wrote the exam with confidence, and I'm sure that's fantastic, Hapsiba. I'll just complete this sentence. I'm sorry, I was so excited already. So I wrote the exam with confidence, and I'm sure I will get A plus. That's fantastic. Exactly, guys. Here's the thing. Here's the crux. If you're confident, 50% of your job is done. The other 50% is to actually go sit and study. So believe in yourself that you can score amazing marks. Be confident. That confident about yourself and you will score really good marks. And then when it comes to the study part, study and yeah, don't be too anxious as well. Baya, I plan but can't follow more than 2 hours. Why are you not able to follow more than 2 hours? What is distracting you? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it what's happening? Tell me what's happening while you're studying for 2 hours. Then I can tell you what you gotta get rid of or what you can switch. What is alarm clock method? Asks Paris Catherine. Uh, Alarm clock method is basically you set an alarm from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every hour. So your alarm is your alarm is gonna ring at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every time your alarm rings, you're gonna write down what you did the previous hour. Once the day ends, you're gonna introspect and see what actually happened the entire day. Now, if everything went good, you're gonna be motivated. You're gonna do even better the next day. If things did not go the way you expected it to be, right? You know what did you do? What mistake did you do? Because you've been documenting your entire day, and you can switch. You can get better, right? You could figure out what's going on. You can change. That's alarm clock method. Sneha Kumari, what's your age? I am 21. Fadam, what motivated you the most during studies? Any person that inspired you? Dude, what motivated me during what motivated you? What motivated you the most during during studies? For exams is basically one thing that my parents are gonna be super happy if I score good marks. Plus, I will be super happy on myself. If I score good marks because uh, come on, dude, who can score 90%? Who can score 85%? Not a lot of them can do. The ones who do put a lot of efforts, and I would love to be in that position, right? That motivates me. Plus, also the fact that if I get so much of marks, I can demand my parents anything. My cousin Kaustub had demanded for a pet dog if he scored, I guess, 95%. That was his goal. That was his reason to scoring 95%. And he actually did and actually got a dog, right? So yeah, that motivated him. A dog motivated him to score 95%. So for me, it was just myself, dude. I never scored 85% until my second PUC. So my goal for my semester exams, my BCA was, dude, I haven't scored 85% until my second PUC. So this time I have to do it no matter what. I'm in college, 3 more years, let's do it. And then I can happily think of myself, ki, dude, I finally, it's a check mark. I did score 85%. How to do well in jam and GD sessions? I am scared to talk in front of my classmates. What to do? Superb question, Scuffer. How to do well in jam? Jam is basically just a minute. What happens in jam is they give you a topic, which they give you a topic on spot, and you just gotta start talking about it. Now, what you do in a jam session is, right, when you start talking, you gotta follow this method where you relate one thing to another one, and you completely talk about the other one, and then you take that and you relate to another one. For example, what happened? I'll give you an example, right? Here's a mouse. I start talking about the mouse, but then I suddenly switch to a computer. Start talking about a computer, I get back to the mouse, and then I get back to a computer, and then I get back to water bottle. Right? Let me just show you. Let me just talk about something random right now. What's there that I could like pick about and talk right away? Scale. So this thing right over here is called a scale. Now what's so superb, so interesting about a scale is that anyone in this class right now can score 95% just with a scale. Why? Because when you are using a scale, you can format your exam sheets in a much better way. The thing is, a lot of students write exams and teachers are in this pressure of correcting the papers in a very specified time. So they'll always be under a pressure and they'll always be fatigued because they gotta correct answers with so many different handwritings, with so many different papers of people who are writing in different handwritings, and different amount of papers they've taken, different styles of explaining something. But what a scale does in this case is, because you're adding in margins, because you're underlining things that are important in a particular answer through a scale, your scale is giving more clarity to your examiner, or the one who's correcting the paper, which means the examiner will be even more interested to correct your paper, and the examiner will be even happier because out of the thousands and 10,000 students who actually wrote this particular exam, who have just written the way they wanted, you have thought the position of the examiner, and you thought, what, I'm going to help the examiner do better. And this particular scale just helped you with a lot of goodwill from the examiner's perspective, and the examiner is going to correct your paper with goodwill, of course, and he or she's going to give you good marks just because of this one particular scale. So did you realize what's happening in this particular just a minute topic that I just spoke about? Although I was supposed to speak about scale, I switched to the examiner, I switched about examination sheets, switched to people, other students, the way they write, and then I again went back to a scale, right? You got to do the same thing. If your topic is one thing, you start talking about that topic for 20 seconds, but you switch to something else by relating it to it. And then again, you come back to this. Again, you go back. Again, you come back to this. Again, you go back. That's the strategy that I follow with just a minute. You can do the same thing. You don't need to care about your friends, because your friends cannot do what you're doing right now. When you've already put in the effort, you've got the balls, right? You've got the confidence to do it. So that speaks a lot already. That's what you do in just a minute. Group discussions as well. Group discussions, obviously, you cannot do what's happening in just a minute. You got to state with facts and exaggerate over it. Give me a second, guys. I want timetable, asks KK Arts, dude. You're gonna make a timetable on your own. I'm not gonna spoon feed. I'm very sorry. If I'm gonna spoon feed everything, you're not gonna put in your work. You rather make a timetable yourself. You'll know the subject better. You'll know the chapters better. You'll know what to learn better. You'll understand yourself better by planning, by sketching a timetable for yourself. How to learn math for class 9? I've already answered this, Ashmeet. Uh, best timetable for boards and JE 2023, asks Sarangio. Bro, watch YouTube videos. Check out Amanda Tarwal. I haven't attempted for JEE, so I'm not sure. I'm not the right person to ask. But yeah, you can check out those channels. Watch YouTube videos, dude. Again, timetable for JEE. You're gonna get a lot of videos, which of one you can pick, and you can just follow that, and you'll be great to go. Best timetable. Yeah, I've already answered that. How to well in jam and GE sessions? I'm scared to talk in front of my classmates. I've answered that. Actually, let me elaborate a little bit better on I'm scared to talk in front of my classmates. Here's the thing, guys. Each and every one of you, with respect to confidence, you cannot give two shits. You cannot give anything about your classmates. You cannot care about it. At the end of the day, you are the one who's going to get better, right? Not your classmates. So forget about what's happening around. Forget about your classmates. Even if you mess it up, it's really good. Even if you mess it up, though you've already seen the worst case, and you know what's going to happen if you're going to mess it up again. So you're not going to be scared. And even if you mess it up, your classmates are going to remember maximum for 10 minutes or an hour, and they're going to forget about it, because there's already so many things happening in everyone's life. And another thing which I'm going to reiterate again, they do not have the confidence that you showed right in front of them. They cannot speak in front of 40 to 100 people. You did, right? And even if they're going to make fun of you, challenge them. Dude, you come on stage, you talk. Don't pretend that you can do it. Right now, if you are telling that you can do this shit, go right now. I'm going to tell the teacher, I'm going to, specially make 5 minutes aside in a particular period. You're going to talk in front of the class. They won't be able to do it. That's where you've already got your answer, right? You could already do something they couldn't do. And at the best, they're going to laugh about it for 5 minutes and they're going to forget about it. But for you, what happened to you is you just got more confident. You just saw the worst case. You just got better because you know how to handle such kind of a situation next time it's thrown at you, right? So at the end of the day, it's a win for you itself. So yeah, uh, I'm in class 10 student. I want some tips. By I've already spoken about that. KK Arts. What was your sixth semester result? Tanmay, my sixth semester results was 8 point something CGPA. That's yeah. I don't remember. 80% is what I know. 8 point something, dude. So it's 80% if I convert it from SGPA, CGPA to my percentage. Can you tell about how to be a psychiatrist? Asks Novodia. Dude, I'm not sure, dude. I have no clue. I'm sorry. I'm having some doubts. Can you please tell me, KKRs, what's up? Novodia says, hi. Uh, Adireddy, I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name, dude. How do you study total semester for one subject before day of exam? Dude, I've got the four video series for that. Dude, just watch that. You'd be good to go. Your videos are really motivating, says Amreen. Thanks a lot, Amreen. I'm glad it's motivating. I'm glad you're uh, able to get a lot of help from those videos. Is there anything source to concentrate personally, like you Telegram or Discord, so we can talk to you and share through problem because it's difficult? And YouTube asks Udit, I will work on a Discord channel, so each and every one of you can join the Discord server. You guys can talk to each other. You guys can study with each other, right? And I will also join in those call sessions where we can jump on a proper video call or a regular call. For now, we've also got Graphy. You can literally come to Graphy and post a request over here, and we can talk face to face. But yeah, working on a Discord channel where each and every one of you can teach each other, can socialize with each and every one of you, right? I've got a lot of you guys telling that you having problems with studying with your friends, right? So, and I know a lot of you are in 10th and ninth. So with the Discord server, each and every one of you can talk to each other, become friends, and you guys can study, group study together. I'll be there. I'll also join the sessions. I'll join the call sometime and we can hang out. Discord server is in the list and it'll be out very soon. How do you concentrate in your studies? I've already spoken about that, Hapsiba. Supreet Patil, sir, big fan. Sir, Supreet, big fan of you, sir. What are you saying? Bhaskar, how to concentrate during studies without getting distracted? Answered, what is the best time to study, night or morning? Now, Vodya, it depends on you. For me, it's between 6 in the evening to 10 in the night. For you, it can be different. Figure out what that is. Sorry, for me, it is in the morning. During from 6 to 10, I'm very creative. But from in the morning from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., I tend to understand better. That you got to figure it out, dude. Chat, dude. Like, yeah, you study in the morning, you study in the evening as well. You know where, at what, at when you'd be more comfortable. I personally feel again, you got to set up systems. But if you're talking about generally learning anything, any time of the day is the best, dude. Like if you are moving and watching a 15-minute videos about cute dogs, you're concentrating for 15 minutes, right? So yeah, I mean, any time of the day, you can be concentrating, you can give your best. But if you're in the process of setting a routine, study in the morning, study in the evening, figure out what time you're able to learn best and stick to that. How do you prepare? How do you get prepared for MCQs? Asks Kala Lok. Tell me which standard, dude. I can help you out with that. Sir, I want to be teacher. What to do? You got to do, I guess, BSc in teaching or something. I really don't know. You got to check that out again, dude. I'm not entirely sure. Which channel do you think is best for studying science and math? Amanda Tarwal is there. Examfear.com. That's where I studied previously. Vedantu is there. Vedantu is amazing. Money. How do come the anxiety issues one day before exam or one day of the exam, sir? Money, this is a fantastic question. Here's the thing, guys. For all of you who feel very scared, who are very anxious before an exam, give me a second, guys. Yeah. Uh, Give me a second, guys. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay. Anxiety is always there. Each and every one of us are gonna face anxiety. Are gonna be scared a day before the exam, 2 days before the exam, right? You gotta deal with it by thinking for the best of yourself and looking at what you did the previous hours. You actually studied the previous hours, which means you put your efforts, right? You put your efforts. So think about that and think about the best results. Don't think about the worst. Once you start hoping for the best, you'll be in a much better state, much calmer state. And also understand that also remember that everyone goes through this anxiety period. Even I get anxious, dude. Everyone gets anxious. uh, but what you got to do while you're getting anxious is forget about that. Like accept it, like yes dude, I'm anxious. And it's a good thing. If you're anxious, you're actually worried about that exam, which means you're actually serious about things. That's a good thing, right? It's a good sign. And yeah, focus. remember on what you studied the previous hours, as in key, like assure yourself, dude, I've studied the past 3 4 days, I've studied the entire year, right? Not a joke, I am gonna attempt the exam very well. I put in so much of efforts. And again, trust the process, start revising, start doing this, put yourself into studying, so that you're not, you're not distracted with your thoughts in mind. Listen to music, take a short break, do what you like to do for 15 to 20 minutes, and that should kind of help you with anxiety. I still deal with anxiety, dude, not just with exams, right? With work also, I deal with anxiety. And I'm also like figuring out how to get better at it, or I'm figuring out how to minimize that anxiety level. But with exams, this is what you're supposed to do. I noticed one thing, when my friends study, he never forget, but I forget. Udit, revise, you won't forget anything. I'm from Bangladesh, says Arman. My board exams will start on December, and I'm lacking confidence. Any advice? Here's the thing, guys, with all of you who aren't very confident about how you're gonna prepare for the exam, everyone around you is scoring 100%. Everyone around you is scoring 95, 80%, 95%, right? They're not doing magic. They're doing literally what you are supposed to do. That is study, putting efforts, solving previous year question papers, all of those things, following a particular strategy, right? The process is tried and tested. Whatever YouTube video you're watching on YouTube, whatever your teachers are telling, the strategy that they are giving you is tried and tested. Every only thing that you got to do is apply that in your life, right? And if thousands and thousands of students can score 90%, 85%, you can do it too. There's nothing different, right? Everyone's getting the same question paper, everyone's studying the same syllabus. So keep these things in mind, and start believing in yourself that you can do it. Not a big deal, right? Scoring 95% is not a big deal. I can do it, dude. What's there in this, right? I can say, for example, if I'm really good at a particular sport, if I'm really good at playing football, I'm so good at football anyway, dude. If I'm good at that particular thing, I'm definitely good at, you know, studying for exams. Even though I haven't scored good marks previously, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna do it this time, right? So trust the process, follow strategy. Everyone around you is scoring 85%, which means it's not difficult. It is not. It is not very easy, nor is it very difficult. When you put those efforts, you'll be able to get it. So yeah. Uh, Udit, I think 4 hours of sleep isn't really good for your health. Try sleeping early. Of course, as Crimson Dragon says, have at least 6 hours of sleep. Sleep early. Don't sleep late, and don't study overnight. Of course, if your exam is in the next day, then you've got no option but to do it. But on a routine basis, sleep early. Ankita says, I got 98 of 100 in my last physics examination. Due to you, I watch your video how to complete whole syllabus in 3 days, and it really helped me. Thanks a lot. That's superb, Ankita. I'm so happy that you got 98 of 100. Fantastic. You guys, you got the proof right over here. For those of you who aren't confident about scoring good marks, the answer is right over here, right? Ankita just scored 98 of 100 in physics. And she just saw the video and she followed the strategy. She followed the process, trusted the process. You got to do the same thing. Everyone around you are scoring 98, 100, 95, 85, which means even you can do it. You can also score the same. You can score those amazing marks. Harindan, how can I learn the basics while studying the entrance course? You got to plan properly. If you got 6 months in time, try to learn the basics in under a month, and then you focus on advanced. Always keep your basics strong. When you keep your basics strong, you'll be able to figure out the advanced much, much, much easier, in a much easy way. Yeah. So how to speak English well and fluently? There's a course, do it for that, and it's all about communication 2.0, which is coming out very soon. I'm gonna help you out about on everything over there. If you want like a short answer, like a go-to tip right now to apply, start talking with everyone in English. Start listening to only English content, and also think in English. This will help you step up. How to learn chemistry, dude? Even I don't know, dude. How to learn chemistry? I mean, guys, it's the same thing, dude. It's the same process. You watch YouTube video, you revise, you write down the chemical reactions in a separate book. In another book, you solve all the chemical reactions, the questions related to it, and also go search on YouTube for your particular standard for a strategy, and that should help you out. I can give you an idea on a eagle's eye perspective, right? That works for all the subjects, but when it comes to specifically for chemistry, specifically for math, I might not be the best person to do so. Baya, how many hours should we practice coding? Uh, Practice, dude. Again, like how many hours should we practice coding rather than how many hours? I'd say, try to work on multiple projects and try to work on multiple concepts. Once you are comfortable with the concept, right? Switch to a new concept in coding specifically, right? For example, you're learning Python, start with doing a project in Python. There you learn 3-4 concepts. Do another project, you learn 3-4 more concepts. So go with respect to learning concepts and learning and completing projects than hours of practicing. Hours won't matter, dude. What matters is if you've learned something, if you've applied something. So yeah, go with the idea of completing new projects. Go with the idea of learning new concepts while you're while you're doing these new projects. And there's tons and tons of YouTube videos, dude, where you could like watch a YouTuber do this particular code this particular thing with that dude. Yeah. How to learn? Yeah, that's answered. How many? That's answered. How to study math? That's answered. How to wake up early in the morning and how much sleep is required? I've already answered that. Minimum 6 hours of sleep. The way you wake up early is by sleeping early and setting up your alarm, telling your mom to wake you up. Right? That's the best method, dude. Tell your mom to wake you up and set up the alarm. And before 5 minutes before you go to sleep, keep thinking about waking up early. Keep thinking about waking up at 6 a.m. specifically, right? If you want to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, keep telling yourself that I want to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, 5 minutes before you go to sleep. Set your alarm at 6 a.m., 6:15, 6:30. You'll definitely wake up. And also tell your mom to wake you up and sleep early. If you got to wake up at 6 a.m., try to sleep by 10 or 11. Um, yeah, how can I study to get full marks in math just by studying Fridays? I've already answered that, dude. How to study for standard math? I've already answered that. Your English speaking fluency is too good. Thanks a lot. Radhika says hi. Hi, Radhika. What's up? Uh, I can't focus. I can't be focused and motivated. As I said previously, dude. Going party to get jams. Figure out your purpose and keep a goal. You'll automatically get focused and motivated. Keep all the distractions away with respect to social media. I already told you what to do, and yeah, just put yourself in the room, keep everything accessible, and you should be doing great. I've made a video on how to get rid of procrastination. Just follow that, whatever I've spoken over there, and you'll be good to go. Manoj says hi Shreyas, I'm not student, of course. Hi Anna, hegidira. The way you are guiding students is really great. Thanks a lot, Anna, and I'm sure it will be very useful for them who are listening. Absolutely, absolutely, that's the goal. Thanks a lot, Anna. I'm going down now. Arun, your tips are crazy. Help me study one day before the exams. That's amazing, Arun. I'm so glad that the tips helped you. Mr. Unknown's study how to make good uh, quality YouTube videos. I'll tell you, dude. 1 second. Yeah. So the way you make good quality YouTube videos is with respect to content. Have good content. That's one. With the content itself, with the YouTube video, ensure you have good things to talk about, interesting things to talk about, or interesting things to show. With respect to the technicalities, audio is very very important. After audio is the video. All right, so that's how you make a good quality YouTube video. Of everything that's important is what you're going to talk about as well. uh Shan says hi Shan, what's up brother, what's going on? Ramesh says hi Ramesh. Vishnu, are you a topper? Vishnu, I'm not a topper, but I do score 85% in all of my semesters. So yeah, and I don't aspire to be a topper as well, because because what I'm doing right now in my life cannot allow me to do so, right? I've got 10 other things that's happening on a daily basis. So even if I want to be a topper, I cannot, because there are like so many other commitments I've already committed to. uh, Bro, what to do if we get into average college? Asks Rupo. That's a really good question, Rupo. A lot of us get into above average or average colleges. A lot of us don't get into IIMs, IITs, and I don't know, dude, A level colleges for first PUC, second PUC, whatever, right? What matters is, okay, cool, you're in an average college right now. Now, for me, personally, right, what a college gives me is good network, and good opportunities. Any stupid college, even the chutia, okay, sorry for that, even the shittiest college will definitely give you opportunities if you go and grab it. All right, opportunities over there are sorted. Now, how do you go and grab it? Say for example, there's a competition in another college next week. Go to your HOD and tell them that you want to participate in this competition and you want a letter of allowance or whatever. They're going to give it to you, even the shittiest of the shittiest college, because if you promise them that you will win, even if you don't win that competition, it doesn't matter. But if you give them the idea that I can win this competition, right, it's going to benefit the college and you, obviously. So from the college's perspective, it's going to benefit them, so they're going to let you do it. Opportunities are there in every college, even the shittiest of the shittiest, even the best of the best. All right, grab the opportunity. Networking, if you are in an average college or the best college or the worst college, doesn't matter. There are, say for example, if you're into computer science, there are set of events that happens only for computer science enthusiasts, programmers, right? If you are into dance or comedy, there are a particular set of events that happens only for comedians, right? go to those events, go to those networking events, go to those places and start talking to everyone with that. That's how you network. College gives you only two things. One is networking and one is opportunities. I've told you how to get opportunities in no average college. And how to network, I've just told you, go to a lot of events, go attend a lot of hackathons, a lot of competitions. You're going to meet a lot of people and you're going to get a good network. Vasudev, what mini required percentage in BTech in first year to fourth year? Dude, again, it's going to be very subjective. What's your goal after your engineering? Based on that, I can help you out. How to improve communication, bro? The way you improve communication, I've got an entire course about it, but like I'll give you like a thumb rule of thumb, like something you can apply right now. That is, start talking to everyone in the language you want to get fluent at. Start listening. Start consuming knowledge, consuming everything from that particular language itself. So, for example, if it's English, start talking to everyone in English, start listening to YouTube videos, songs, movies, everything in English itself, and think in English. Same thing applies to other languages as well. If I want to get better at Hindi, I'm going to start thinking in Hindi. I'm going to speak to you guys in Hindi कि अभी अब से मैं हिंदी में बात करने वाला हूँ और सोचना भी हिंदी में सोचूंगा, ठीक है? और उस वजह से क्योंकि मैं हिंदी में सोच रहा हूँ, हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ, मेरा फ्लुएंसी भी अच्छा हो जाएगा. और जब मैं मूवीज देख रहा हूँ, एक्सप्लेनेटरी वीडियोस देख रहा हूँ ना हिंदी में, हिंदी गाने सुन रहा हूँ ना, तो उन से एक्सप्लेनेटरी वीडियोस देखकर, लाइव सेशंस देखकर, हिंदी लाइव सेशंस देखकर मुझे समझ में आएगा कि इस सिचुएशन पे इस तरह से बात करना पड़ेगा. और ऑलरेडी मैं अभी तो हिंदी में सोच रहा हूँ, तो थोड़ा थोड़ा टाइम बाय टाइम अच्छा होने लगेगा, राइट? सो या, दैट्स हाउ यू डू इट. Are you engineering? Asks Vishnu. No, I'm not in engineering. I have done BCA. Samir says, what is your percentage in class 10? My percentage in class 10 was 68%, I guess. Uh, how much can I score in term one boards if I start studying now? You can easily score 80% if you put in the right efforts and you study every day for at least 8 hours. What? Yeah. How do you convince your parents for something? Anirudh asks, how do you convince your parents for something? Anirudh, what is the context of convincing your parents? Do you want to convince your parents to go to Goa, or do you want to convince your parents to take a different career path? You want to convince your parents to buy you a PS5? What do you want to convince your parents for? Vasu, dude, just reiterate your question, man. You got to tell me what's your goal after BTech. Then I can tell you what percentage you'd be needing. Larson Tech says, hi, what's up? Ramesh, how I learn all half your syllabus in 16 days. Ramesh, I've made the 4 videos. What's that? You'd be good to go. Give me any specific question, I can help you out. Rupo, dude, you just removed your message, dude. I know what your message is. Siyali asks, how to not overwhelm? Like in CS, there are various languages, and how to choose one. Siyali, so first thing, you gotta embrace the fact that you're gonna be overwhelmed regardless in any field. Even in marketing, which I'm doing right now, I'm gonna be overwhelmed when I see something new. So being a beginner, getting overwhelmed is part of the game. Now, how do you choose between various languages is what do you want to do in CS, right? First thing, in CS you can develop apps, or you can build websites, you can handle websites, uh, you can build hardware through Arduino, right? You can do automation. First, figure out what you want to do, and then figure out which programming language will help you do that, right? And then you can start learning that particular programming language. But if you just want to start off just like that, I'd suggest you start with Python. Python is easy to learn, easy to execute, easy to code, and then you can move on to a new language. Mr. Anon says, thanks, bro. Thanks a lot. I'm glad it helped you, Mr. Anon. Harinandan, hey, want to learn basics while studying the drop year JE? Dude, Hari, can you give me more perspective? How to learn basics while studying? As I said, Hari, focus an entire month on just learning the basics, and then focus on your JEE. Because if you try to learn the basics and JEE at the same time, you're going to be overwhelmed and you won't be able to study pretty efficiently. Rather, get your basics strong and then focus on JEE and all of it. Rupo, yes, I am live, dude. I'm just taking a lot more time to, answer every one of your questions. So please be patient for that. 8th October is my biology exam. I have to complete 22 chapters. Help. Varun, it's pretty much everything that I've spoken in this live session, dude. Apply all of it. What required? Yeah, dude. ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರೋ. ನನಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗೋ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಕನ್ನಡನೇ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ನಾನು ಯೂಶಲಿ. Vishnu, I answered, are you a topper? No, I'm not a topper, dude. And I don't aspire to be a topper. What I aspire to be is scoring at least 85% if I were to say write an exam again. Vasudev, my goal was full-time software engineering, brother, after masters. Cool. Vasu, ensure you can, ensure to keep the SGPA of at least 6.5 or 7, dude. Like, at least keep 7. And it's not difficult to keep 7. So maintain 7 SGPA or CGPA throughout all your semesters. And start going to a lot of hackathons, start going to a lot of codathons, work on a lot of projects. I'm gonna say it straightforward. If it's your college placements, is only when your percentage matters. If you're not going through college placements, no one cares about your SGPA, CGPA. They care about what you worked on, what projects you've previously done. If you attended any hackathon, right? All of those things matter. Of course, your percentage matters as well, but not as much as you guys have kept in your mind. Um, I've answered that. Chinua, hi Shreyas, how are you doing? Hi Chinua, I am doing fantastic. How are you doing, brother? How's your preparation for NEET going on? Anirudh, something means like 1 second, Anirudh. Give me a second. Vishnu, are you an engineer? I already answered that. No, I'm not. Moral Story says hi. Hi, Moral Stories. What's up? Uh, how to start coding? Help me. I don't know where to start. Asks Vishnu. Vishnu, you can start by learning Python. Just type Python for noobs, Python for beginners on YouTube. Start watching those YouTube videos and start applying right away. Also, start working on projects. So I remember with Python, you can do a lot of automation. Or for example, Android Studio or Java, right? You can build Android apps. So Google something like start working on a particular project. Like a project, for example, can be making a calculator through making a calculator Android app. Work on that project. Or another project idea could be making an app like Uber. It's maybe a 24-hour marathon of sorts, 24-hour project, but start doing that where, look out for that video where they start teaching you from basics and, start building up to it and, work on that project and learn simultaneously. I feel that's the best way. Like catch hold of a project and start, learning while you're working on that project. And if you want to get an entry gate to coding, it's just Python. Python is easy and it won't overwhelm you. Yeah, cool. What are you studying? Where are you studying? What's your goal, bro? Asks Vasudev. Brother, dude, right now I am not studying. I've just graduated. I finished my BCA, Bachelor of Computer Application. Where did I study? I studied in Jain University. What is my goal right now? Uh, what do I say, dude? I've got so many goals. Uh, cool. My goal is to, build a brand which I'm working on in the line of e-commerce. So I'm trying to build an e-commerce company, e-commerce brand. I'm trying to, build an agency of sorts in the field of marketing. How to be confident to give speech. The way you get confident is by actually jumping in the water. In the sense that you actually start giving speeches. The first 5 times it's gonna suck, it's gonna be bad, but the sixth time it's going to be amazing. And also remember that people don't care about you as much as you think. People care about themselves. They might laugh at you for 5 minutes, but they're going to forget about it later on. And they cannot do it, and you are able to do it. That's a massive change by itself, right? And the way you get confident is by actually doing it, dude. You actually do it 5 6 times, you'll get confident automatically. And there are a lot of inner game things like that you need to, there are a few things that you need to change in your mind, which I will talk about later on, like some other time in detail, because it's going to take a lot of time to explain that. So, but like right now, as I said, just start practicing, dude. Now, to give speech, right? Take baby steps. Talk, do just a minute. Start talking about something. Start talking about earphones for a minute, right in front of a mirror. Then after you talk in the mirror, then you start recording a video of yourself where you're talking about something. After that, call up your friend and talk about something to your friend. Then talk in front of 5 friends. Talk in front of a class, and do that 5 6 times. Talk in front of the class maybe 5 6 times, and then you eventually start getting better and better at being confident and speaking as well. How to start coding? I've already told you, Vishnu. How to get into product based companies? Rupo, product based companies for development or for marketing, or which sector? You tell me that. uh, yeah, are you engineering? I already answered that. No, I'm not into engineering. I've done BCA. How much can I? Yeah, I've already answered that. Now go down. Let's see what you guys have got. What questions you guys have got. Shivani says, "Hello, Shrey. What's up, Shivani? What's going on? How are you doing?" Hi, bro. My name is Vaishnavi. Hi, Vaishnavi. I am in 12th Commerce. How should I prepare for board? Vaishnavi, it's pretty straightforward again, man. Take previous year question papers, start solving them, make a timetable, follow alarm clock method, and try to understand the concepts more than by hearting. And yeah, these are the things that will definitely help you score at least 90% in your board exams. And yeah, remember that the exam is designed in a way where someone studying in a village can also score 90%, someone studying in a city can also score 90%. All right. uh, cool. uh, Bro, but we have school and teachers are teaching for term 2, but I'm studying term 1 now. That's okay, bro. That's completely fine. Learn in your school, concentrate in your term 2 while they're teaching term 2, but when you come back home, start learning term 1. I've made a video on how to go about your next semester or your next year, right? Just watch that. I've spoken about I don't remember the names, dude. So basically, there are two strategies which I've given two names. Just choose any one of those strategy, and you should be good to go. Watch that video. I'll just tell you what the video is called. Hold on. Press GV. You go to my channel. Let me check my videos. Videos. Uh, 1 second. Yeah. Plan academic year, right? Academic year preparation video is there. I guess there are three videos. Academic year preparation. Go watch all the three videos. You'll know what to do. Um, Anirudh, what are you studying? Yeah, sorry. Something means like PS5, for example. Anirudh, can you put your question again? I'm sorry, I forgot. I kind of remember your question, but just put your question again. I'll help you out. Um, how to start? Yeah, I've answered that. How to get into? Yeah, I'm going down. Yeah, communication skill takes major in interviews. Jobs is that take by seeing those only. Come again. Wait, dude. Um, 1 sec. Vasudev says, "Love you, bro. Love you too, bro. Thank you." Shivani, hi, dude. I guess am I reading the same message again? Yeah, I'm reading the same message again and again. Never mind. Communication skill is the plays major role in interviews. Communication skills play a major role in sectors like marketing, right? Where communication in itself is important, but when it comes to coding, communication doesn't play a major role because the interviewers doesn't don't care about how fluently you speak, but what they care about is how fluently or how easily are you, not how easily, how efficient are you in solving particular problems, how efficient are you in building products. When it comes to sales, communication is extremely important, so your interviewer expects you to communicate very very well. So communication with respect to getting hired is very subjective. What are you studying, bro? I have already answered that. Where I've answered that. What is your future goal, dude? My future goal is to build a really good company, a D2C company. That's one. My future goal also is to, build a really good agency of sorts. So my goals aren't very concrete, but when it comes to KPI, it's pretty concrete. Like I don't have a very clear goal. I have like a idea on where it needs to go around, where it needs to surround. Cool. How to get 25 lakh per annum or more as a fresher? Uh, the way you get 25 lakh per annum or more as a fresher is by being able to solve complex problems. That is by either being a, I feel being a developer will help you score 25 lakhs per annum. Again, you got to figure out which is that language which has got that much of a demand. Another easier way, another practical way to get 25 lakh per annum as a fresher is, I feel, by starting your own business. Because I genuinely haven't seen anyone who scored 25 lakh per annum as a fresher, who's made 25 lakh per annum as a fresher in the world of jobs. I've seen a lot of my freelancer friends who are owning an agency, making 1 cr 2 cr by providing services, by running an agency, by selling products, trying to make a brand of it, right? Yeah. So yeah, 25 lakh per annum ke liye, as a fresher, figure out which is that one programming language, which is that one particular sector that has so much of demand and people are ready to pay 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs, and then jump into that, dude. Yeah, that's one way. And the way I usually prefer is by freelancing and converting that freelancing thing into an agency, or by building your own brand or your own business. Thanks, brother. Dhanyavad Galu. Sun. 1 second, dude. I couldn't read the other word. What is that meaning in English? Brother. Thank you, brother. I'm so happy you're happy. Divyansh says, see WhatsApp. I'm not gonna see WhatsApp, Divyansh. I'm gotta talk to you guys first and then WhatsApp maybe. Shivani, I'm having exams. Dude, study. Go study. What are you doing? What next? Papercraft model rocket asks Rainy. Probably an aeroplane. I've done a rocket. Now I want to do an aeroplane, so it's probably going to be an aeroplane. Let's see. Is it possible to get 95 in 7 days? Yes, Udit, it's possible to get 95 in 7 days. But give me more. I forgot which standard you're in. 10 standard, right? Dude, I've already spoken about this previously, dude. Actually, you know what? Just reiterate this question. It is definitely possible to get 95% in 7 days. But now you tell me how much of your syllabus has been prepared and which standard you are in. I remember you were in 10th, right? I remember you telling 10. I'm so sorry I forgot. Yeah. Communications. Yeah, communication skill takes major interviews. Job is that take by seeing those only. Bro, can you reiterate this? I didn't understand what you said. 11 asks ask anything. Yeah, dude, ask me anything. I'm gonna answer that, dude. How to get into product based company? Rupo, the way you get into a product based company is by so for example, if it's for example marketing, the route I take to get into a product based company is one, cold emailing. Start emailing them. Always remember, even though a company says they don't have position open, right? If they say positions aren't open, they will still hire you if you are good at it. A company cannot miss good talent. If someone is talented, the company is going to immediately take you, even if they don't have positions opened. Remember that first. Now, the way you approach a product based company is either one, by cold emailing, two, by networking, three, through LinkedIn, four, through Facebook groups. Through these four methods, you will definitely be able to land a job in a product based company. Figure out a particular skill. For example, marketing. I love marketing. I love advertising. I'm going to get really good at that skill. I'm going to talk about that skill on my LinkedIn. I'm going to talk about what I'm doing on Facebook. I'm going to talk about a few things I've learned. Once I do that, I'm going to start cold emailing a lot of companies. For example, if it is a D2C company, 4700 BC Popcorn. This is a D2C company. This is a product based company, FMCG company. I'm going to email this company saying that, dude, you know what, I just went through your company, I've audited your company, I'm going through your marketing, I love what you guys are doing, I think I can help you with this particular thing in your particular company. And this is my portfolio, I've seen these things, I've worked on these things. You can check out my LinkedIn by clicking the link, and you know what journey I'm going through, whatever I'm learning. Can we jump on a quick call, and can we discuss about how I can uh, help you in marketing for your company? That's through cold emailing. Same thing with LinkedIn, same thing with Facebook, same thing with networking. Through networking, what you're going to do is you're going to make a lot of friends in while you're networking, while you're going to an event or something. For example, if you're going to an event, start talking to everyone in the event. Tell them, dude, I'm doing marketing right now, and I'm doing these things. I'm very excited, I'm very super stoked. What are you up to? What is your company doing? What are you pursuing? Talk to them, become friends or acquaintance, right? And keep them in your radar. And when you want it, say for example, there is a particular dude you met in an event, you can just hit him up. Maybe he knows the CEO of Tata, or maybe he knows the CEO of say for example Rage Coffee. So you can be like, bro, listen, I'm really good at marketing, I've been doing this, can you just connect me to the CEO of this company, or can you just connect me to the HR of this company? That's through networking. Or if you directly have met the CEO in a networking event, what else do you need to do, dude? You just got a message, send an email, and you pretty much sorted. Cold emailing is the same thing I just said. LinkedIn and Facebook groups, do the same thing. Join Facebook groups relating to that particular niche, relating to that particular sector, and do the same thing I've just told you guys to do, right? Whatever you're doing in your life, in your particular thing, right? If you're working on projects, if you're coding, start putting that out on LinkedIn, start putting that out on Facebook groups. Tell people what you're doing, tell people what you're learning. And that's how you do, that's how you assume familiarity. And when you feel you need to get a project, when you feel you want to get that job, your Facebook group, may whatever you posted in your LinkedIn is a proof that you know what you're doing and you are continuously working on it. And your cold email, or the way you're sending your message, when you send that, gives an intent that you are really interested in that company. And if a company is smart, and if they see that you are talented, they're gonna take you in regardless, because a company does not like to lose out on talent. At the end of the day, either the company you want to join is going to take you, or another company which is smart is going to take you. So this particular company is going to miss out on a smart person, and companies hate it. Companies want the smartest of the smartest in the lot. So yeah, that's how you do it. How to get rid of phone addiction? You take baby steps, Udit. So first thing you can do is switch off, like completely log out of all your social media platforms and log into a different account. Where, for example, if you want to study 10th standard, right, follow pages, follow YouTube videos that just talk about 10th standard, right? So you log into that account, a new account altogether, and that's the baby step you take. Next baby step you take. Now what happens is, when you open your phone, you open Instagram even by mistake, you're not in your real account, you're in this other account that just talks about studies. So it's actually going to be productive for you rather, right? Next baby step you take is, you look at your screen time and you consciously try to reduce it, and you replace that thing with something else. So for example, if I want to reduce my screen time from 6 hours to 5 hours, now that 1 hour which is left, I'm going to learn a new skill or learn a new habit. Maybe I'm going to start doing color meditation, I'm going to start doing gardening, I'm going to learn something new about marketing. You're going to do the same thing. Do these two things first and then come back. Shan says, dope as live going on. Thanks a lot, Shan. I'm so glad the live is going great. I've already spoken about getting rid of distractions. Udit. Meghana says, I'm nursing student. My exam is near, but I can't concentrate on exam. Please suggest anything to me, please, bro. Meghana, why are you not able to concentrate? There must be a concrete reason why you're not able to concentrate, right? Uh, so again, have a goal in mind. What is your goal? See, guys, the thing is, if you have a goal in mind, there cannot be anything that would stop you from. There'll be hurdles, of course. There are going to be challenges, of course, in the form of procrastination, form of distractions. You got to tell me. Here's the thing, Meghana, tell me what happens on a daily basis. What happens when you start to study, right? Is your phone distracting you? You're getting notifications, start watching YouTube videos. What's happening? Tell me what happens when you remove your book for studying, and I'll tell you what to do. Basumatri asks, bro, how can I learn coding first? The easiest way to learn coding is obviously catch hold of a project and start figuring it out. Just type, go to YouTube and type, Python for noobs or Python for beginners. You can do it that way. Bro, do you know Hindi? I know a little bit, dude. I can speak Hindi. I can understand the language, but speaking I'm not that fluent. What about IoT in future? IoT is going to be kick-ass. It's going to be fantastic. IoT has got a very big future. You can already see it in the form of, smart scooters, smart refrigerators, dude. So many things. IoT is going to play a major role in the future of the world. Math is needed in coding, brother. It's not mathematics, dude. It's logic. Logic is needed in coding, not specifically. Of course, math is extremely important, but you know you're misinterpreting logic into mathematics. Logic is very important. Mathematics is also needed for coding, of course. Bro, can you give your Java notes? Yes, of course. Send me an email. I'm going to reply with the link to the Java notes. Who's Vasu, dude? Yeah, Vasu. Like, guys, listen. I'm going to answer each and every one of you. Please be patient, because there's so many questions, so much things to talk to you guys about. I might be taking a little more time to come to your question. All right. Hey, class 11th, first exam went horrible. Can I get 93 plus by the end of class 11th? Of course, Deepthi, it's okay that the first exam did not go the way you expected. It's completely fine. But the next exam onwards, put in efforts, study properly, see what you missed out in the previous exam. What was that mistake that led to not that great results? Figure that out, fix that, and next exam onwards, you implement student study, and you'll be able to score good marks in the next exam. Not a problem. Just don't lose hope. Study with me. They said I will do mine, do yours. Udit, cool, got it. And I've got this amazing way to score 95%. 1 second, guys. I've got this amazing way to score 95%. You want to study together? In your class, 50 members are there, right? Talk to 5 friends, dude. It won't take you more than an hour, more than 1 hour. And class 10. Udit, I guess there's YouTube videos on people talking about strategies to score. It's been a long time